I grew up in a really nice home in the suburbs with my parents and my little brother. We had a pretty simple life. It was nothing fancy, but it was good. I worked hard in school, I got decent grades and I had a close group of friends. I was just another, teenage girl. But like a lot of us, I was pretty insecure. I always worried that I wasn't pretty enough because my hair was mousy brown and I had wide hips. I wasn't thin like the other girls. But above all else, I just really wanted a boyfriend. Someone to make me feel special and beautiful, like in the rom-coms that I watched. I was on social media like most teens. My parents were pretty strict about it though. I could only have Snapchat and Instagram, no TikTok. One day I got a friend request from a guy named Tyler on Instagram. His profile said that he was a senior and he played varsity soccer, which I thought was really cool. He seemed really interested in me. He asked me about my thoughts, my beliefs, what was important to me, and he kept saying how beautiful I was. Felt like something out of a movie. When I met him in person, I realized he looked older than a senior, and he was a little vague about which school he went to when I asked. But he was still the super nice and flattering Tyler that I had met over text. He then started buying me things like designer clothes, things that I could never afford. It was pretty great. Over time, though, I could tell Tyler didn't really like my friends, and he only wanted us to hang out with his crowd. He and his friends drank a lot and smoked weed too. I wasn't really into that, but eventually I gave in and I started drinking with him. Just a couple beers here and there to relax, since there wasn't really much else to do at his house or his parties. I even started smoking pot and taking gummies. I missed my friends a lot, but I was really happy that I had Tyler. I was really trying to keep my grades up, but it was becoming harder with all the time that I was spending with Tyler and his friends. That's when Tyler suggested I take some of his pills to stay awake while studying. He said it was like drinking a few cups of coffee. Tyler kept buying me clothes, but I realized he was only buying clothes he liked on me. I mean, his taste was pretty good, so I figured why not? He'd pay for me to get my hair and nails done, and he would even come with me, which at the time I thought it was really sweet that he wanted to spend time with me. But then things started to get a little weird. Tyler started keeping my phone most of the time. He said it was because I was always losing it. And when he had it, he'd check my texts and stuff. If I didn't do what he wanted, he'd get really angry, call me names or shove me. I convinced myself it was my fault. If I just listened and did what he said, he wouldn't get mad or anything. Some of the pills Tyler gave me kept me awake and made me feel super energized. I mean, I got a lot done and I lost a ton of weight, which Tyler loved. But the other pills he gave me made me feel really out of it. Didn't really mind it though. I mean, I was with Tyler, so I wasn't worried. My parents weren't happy with all the time I was spending with Tyler. Tyler told me my parents didn't understand how mature I was or how serious my relationship with him was. And I agreed. Tyler convinced me that I should just leave them behind and move in with him. He said, we'd be together forever, so why not start now? He had money, cars, designer, everything. He even promised he'd take care of me if I dropped out of school. So one night I packed a bag. Tyler picked me up, and I left my family, my old life behind. We'd been together for about 9 months when things took a turn. One night I told Tyler I didn't want to drink or take any pills. I was getting tired of all the partying, and the drugs and alcohol were starting to make me feel awful. He got so angry. He hit me. And then he was sorry. He said if I just listened to him, it wouldn't happen. He was older and had more experience, and he bought me so many nice things, so I guess I started to believe him. From then on, I just did whatever he wanted, trying to make him happy. I started drinking more, taking more pills, and I just, didn't care anymore. I thought I was being careful, but there was always something that I did wrong. And when that happened, Tyler would slap me or shove me or hit me to get my attention. One night we were at a party and Tyler lost a drinking game. He told me I had to sleep with one of his friends to help him out. I was high and I thought, what's the big deal? It's just physical, not emotional. So I did it. Tyler was so happy with me, and for a week he didn't get mad at me or hit me or anything. A couple of months later, he asked me to sleep with a stranger, and I did. Pretty soon I was sleeping with anyone he wanted, just to keep him happy and get the pills that I needed. Around that time, I started noticing other girls hanging around Tyler. They were all over him, sitting on his lap and touching him. He'd take them to another room and spend time alone with them. And when I questioned him about it, he grabbed me by the neck and threw me against the wall. He told me he could have as many girlfriends as he wanted, and if I didn't like it, tough luck. That was the last straw. I knew I had to leave, but I didn't have my phone unless Tyler gave it to me, and I needed the pills to get through the day, and I needed them to wake up and to sleep. I had marks on the back of my neck and a bump on my head from when he grabbed me, but Tyler promised me that I was the only one he really loved. And I believed him. We kept partying, usually at some party house, just a dump with kegs, dirty mattresses, and empty pizza boxes everywhere. There were other girls, his friends, and strangers. I just kept doing whatever Tyler wanted to keep him happy and to get my fix. One night, the police raided the house. They arrested all of us. I was charged with drug crimes and solicitation. And when I sobered up, I realized I was in jail. I called my parents. They wouldn't even talk to me. They were too ashamed of what I'd become. I was in withdrawal, facing felony charges, and had dropped out of school. I didn't have a job, a car, or any support. I couldn't even begin to understand how I had gotten here. I had dreams once. College, family, a future. But now I had nothing. What happened to me?